Graph theory, example 19. A shipping company needs to route a package from Washington, D.C. to San Diego, California. To minimize costs, the package will first be sent to a processing center in Baltimore, Maryland, then sent as a part of mass shipments between the various processing centers, ending up in a processing center in Bakersfield, California. From there, the shipment will be delivered in a smaller truck to San Diego. The travel times in hours between processing centers are below. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I will write down all those processing times. Okay, that's done. I'm going to go ahead and move this up just a tad. Okay, it says find the shortest path from Baltimore to Bakersfield. So that makes Bakersfield the end point. That's where we want to end up. So I will put 0 there. And that's our current point. Okay, so I have 2 edges going from Bakersfield to Denver and Dallas. So then in hours, that's 19 Bakersfield to Denver. So put 19 Bakersfield. And then Bakersfield, Dallas, that's 25. And our path came from Bakersfield there. All right, Bakersfield is visited. Okay, so we've got a 19 in Denver and a 25 in Dallas. So that 19 will need to be our current because that's the smallest amount. So let's look at our unvisited cities. So I've got 19 plus the 18. That's going to give us 37. And I came from Denver. And then the 19 plus the 24, that will give me a 43. I came from Denver. And let's say that Denver has now been visited. Okay, so let's look at the cities that I have totals on now that are in unvisited cities. So I've got a 37 in Chicago, a 25 in Dallas, and a 43 in Atlanta. So that'll make Dallas our current vertex. Okay, so now let's look at our unvisited cities. That means I haven't crossed them out yet, okay? So I have the 25 plus the 18 from Dallas to Chicago, and that's going to give me 43, and that is definitely not better than that 37 from Denver. So I will not replace that. So going back to Dallas, and then let's go from Dallas to Atlanta. 25 plus 15, well, that is 40, which is better than that 43 from Denver. So let's replace the 43 with a 40, and that was from Dallas. So Dallas is visited. Okay, so I only have 2 total hours to look at here. I've got the 37 in Chicago, 40 in Dallas. So let's look at the 37 in Chicago and make that our next current point. All right, so I have the 37 plus 15. That gives me 52 in Baltimore from Chicago. And then the 32 plus the 14 gives us 41. So I will not be replacing the 40 in Dallas. Okay? So we will say Chicago is visited. So I only have 2 unvisited cities left. Baltimore, which was our point of origin there, okay? And then Atlanta. So I have to look at, will that 40 plus 14 be any better than the 52 that I already have up there in Baltimore? No. So I can mark Atlanta as visited. So I do believe that we have our shortest path. It's going to require 52 hours. So we are going from Baltimore to, okay, that came from Chicago. And then I'm seeing our next place is Denver. And then Bakersfield.